inside American Family Field in Milwaukee, where the roof is closed for comfort. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of 3 between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Mason Wynn is a man on a mission as he tries to bring his hitting streak to 20 games. Next, Corbin Burns gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Tommy Edman stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. He's the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes, or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. You see the great batting average coming in. 24 home runs, 39 driven in. 1-0 count. Here it is. Wynn stands at first with 1 out. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
Hero, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 0-1. Here's the pitch. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. Now a long throw home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
Happy gaming.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. Soft liner to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Cards forced to settle for 1.
Dang.
Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Big arm here, Jack Flaherty. Call him Jack Flash. This guy throws in the upper 90s, 97 to 100 miles an hour. Great life up in the zone. Good hard breaking ball. He has tremendous mound presence. Gets the ball, throws it in a hurry. There isn't anything really finesse about this guy. One of the top power pitchers in all of baseball.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And another foul ball. Weak grounder down the line at third. And there's one away.
Batting second, the left fielder.
And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Now one down with the
Not
bases
this guy.
empty, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich.
No, not this guy, Christian Yelich. Give him nothing to hit. We give him nothing to hit.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
Oh, you kidding
Ball
me?
1, no strike.
Bases
Can't
are
be
empty,
a
one
ball.
man out.
Can't be a ball.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Very weakly on the ground. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
So here's Avisail Garcia. Fouled off. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Second inning straight ahead here at American Family Field. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Brewers nothing. Second inning set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Harrison Bader. First pitch on the way. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting seventh, the right fielder.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
In now, Demetrius Lewis, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Burns, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And there's out number 2. Next to stand in is Yadier Molina, and he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. First pitch of the AB on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Garcia giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0.
Okay.
Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar.
The designated hitter, Eduardo Escobar.
And now the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this will wind up a foul ball.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
And he fouls this one off. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. And he got him.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now here's the pitch. Willie Adames stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Ready with the 0-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Gone in order are the Brewers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding in is Dylan Carlson, and he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kane is under it. One down.
The batter, number 19, second baseman.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. One out, nobody on. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So now into the box is Mason Wynn. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Reined in. Throw cleanly in first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they lead it 1-0. And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Rowdy Tellez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Comes the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Next up is Lorenzo Cain. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First offering on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bader gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 1-0. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. A base hit in his first trip.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And now pitch on the way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
No, I'm here,
and here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Adames brings it in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler.
1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Line towards center field. King is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, first baseman.
Next to bat for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit hard to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they're on top 1-0. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Just hung in there on that one.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
In is Christian Yelich. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
So here is Avisail Garcia. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. In his career, Garcia has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
And he fouls this one off. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about it.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We played 4, all even now at 1-1. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Hit to third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Standing in now, Demetrius Lewis, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
Here it comes on 0-2. Softly hit toward the hole. The second for 1. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone. So base is empty now after the double play, and now it'll be the catcher, Yadier Molina. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Oh, 0-1 the count to Molina. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Digging in will be Omar Narvaez. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Omar Narvaez.
Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. It really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
To the plate now, Willie Adames. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Struck him out, and there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Gone. Into the box, Dylan Carlson. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. He's set. Here it comes. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Here's the pitch. Grounded weakly to the right side. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tommy Edman. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Out in front of it, strike 1. Now the 0-1. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second. Into the box now, Mason Wynn. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 on its way. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now, as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Adames scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 2-1 St. Louis. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early. Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Fastball called for strike 2. Stays alive, still 0-2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Next, here is Lorenzo Cain. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Wind up and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. Arenado's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now back.
Colton Wong will stand in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Our score remains 2-1. At the plate now is Tyler O'Neill. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Fouled away. Curveball got him swinging for the 1st out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Yelich going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Nolan Arenado touches them all. 19th home run for him on the season, and it gives the Cardinals a 3-1 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Brett Anderson comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 25, Brett Anderson.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, one man out. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Cardinals open it up now. It's 4-1.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat. But it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Demetrius Lewis is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
My earring in that couch, kid. I'm gonna put it in that couch.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Yadi Molina digging in now. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 3 runs already home here. Line hard toward right center. And the Cards are going to wind up with extra bases again as they are on fire right now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
Luis Perdomo will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 61, Luis Perdomo.
In now, Dylan Carlson, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Perdomo, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Brings in Tommy Edman. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Now into the box, Mason Wynn. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So they nearly... And here's Christian Yelich now. Blasted a solo homer last time up.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
There to make the catch is Arenado for the first down.
The bat, the right field.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he fouls this one off.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
The next 3-2.
Dang.
This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Popped him up. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now.
A designated hitter, number 5.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. To short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail 6-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Now here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Goldschmidt with a swing and a ball sent out to deep left. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. Number 25 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Who says hitting isn't contagious? These guys have been feeding off each other all game, and 5 home runs is the result. I'll tell you, you might see some scuffles in the on-deck circle between guys fighting to get to the plate.
At the plate, Tyler O'Neill.
Now batting.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
I think he kind of trained a hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Nolan Arenado is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run. Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. First pitch of the AB now. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
And this one's in the dirt. Arenado, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Wrong for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and none left.
The catcher.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Happy gaming.
Shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless, he'll depart with the lead. Giovanni Gallegos will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Right side. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now. John Lester is forced onto the mound now following the injury. So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th. And stepping into the box will be Luis Urias. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Count 0-2.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Neill waits on it. And he makes the play to end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Demetrius Lewis. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. Nothing in 1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Adames picks it up. Throw on to first takes care of him. And the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Next up, Dylan Carlson as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is in there.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Hunter Strickland enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Hunter Strickland.
Standing in now, Mason Wynn, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. From the belt, kicks and deals. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were two bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes one swing.
0-2, here it comes. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 9-1 ball game. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3. Ready now is Rowdy Tellez, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now Lester's 0-1. Hit out towards second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Lorenzo Kane.
In now is Lorenzo Kane. Fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Again, another foul ball. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Brewers down to their final out now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Sent on the ground out to second, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
To plate now, Christian Yelich. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The Brewers down to their final strike, and it's fouled away. Wong leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs when you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
1-1 on its way from Lester.
Count 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Popped him up. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. 9-1 is the way this one ends. The St. Louis